Welcome to episode 38. I'm Arumba. Thank you for tuning in. I have some exciting news. So, where we last left off, there was like a war going on or something. But more importantly, I wanted to show you what's changed. Our dynasty has had a few slight modifications. So I mentioned before that based on comments and activity, that I'd be editing some names, and I just put out a tutorial a few days back about how to save file hack, and I've added in, I believe it was 8, maybe 9 people from the comments to our game, and so I wanted to highlight those people and just sort of thank you for commenting. Look forward to seeing you continue to comment and participate in the channel. This was done randomly, so if you don't like where you ended up, I apologize, but hey, you're in the game. So we've got, what is this, how do you pronounce this? Umit Garakan. I made the current character myself. It just felt like it made sense. We've got Navarin is the designated heir, and I think it's funny how the naming system works. So your name is Navarin Arumbason. We've got Lavernius James Navarinson. We've got Volcronos Navarinson. So because you're the son of Navarin, it just sort of appended that on there. Mr. Sideswipes Navarinson. This guy's dead, so he didn't get a new name. Enigma Toad Arumbason, Brad Matthias Arumbason. And that was it. So if you didn't make it into here, I apologize. Maybe on the next edit you can get in. But yeah, so it's an easy thing to do, but it can be a little bit fun if you just want to just mess with it. So let's see what we can do this episode. If I remember correctly, we had just thwarted the attack from Denmark, and it's time to finish up this war and get him to pay us. Fortunately, we did not have to hire that extra band of mercenaries we had been saving for, and also I think we have a plot going to murder his wife to try to break the alliance. I'm going to continue that anyway just because we have so much support, and I think that'd be good. And also I wanted to see, do we have a... We do not have a truce with Denmark. That means that as soon as we end this war, we should be able to attack him again. Because he declared on us. We did not declare on him. Alright, captured a prisoner. Immediately ransom him off for some money. I always like money. Money's a good thing to have. And we'll chase down his army. Yes, things have turned around quite nicely. I'm very happy. And I might even try to do a little bit more role playing now, just that we have some more of the named people in our dynasty. Mayor Eric was captured. Torben Jensen. Torbjorn Jensen. That sounds awfully similar to that guy that I just saw that was dead. Nope, that was Torkel. Never mind. Anyway, we captured some more people. Let's ransom them too. Might as well. It's just 10 gold, but, we'll take it. One of the advantages to being at war is that you have a good chance of capturing people. The more people are involved, the more likely you are to capture somebody. I've actually captured, in one battle, like 10 people. It's crazy. We'll just continue to play this little hopscotch game here. Yes. So what are we going to do with all this money? I'd rather not spend it while we're still at war. Now, I also do want to point out, if you did watch that mini tutorial on how to save file hack, I don't know if you've actually been paying close attention to my stats, but just as a matter of good faith, or just like a good faith type gesture type thing, I want to make sure everyone recognized I did not edit my stats or prestige or gold or any of that stuff. We're going to play this game legit. The only thing I changed was character names, and that's just for flavor, and because I said I'd do it. So, yeah. It's very easy to do, but, there's not really any reason for it, I think. It's so easy to win this game without cheating. So why cheat? Ha! Holy Roman Emperor stole that land and now they're rebelling. It's funny. You jerk. What's he up to? He's still at war with Norway. 100 gold. It's just good news all around. Almost have 1,000 gold now, and we're about to press this war. The only disadvantage to sieging his holdings is that, you remember I showed you a while back that he'd have to pay us like 300 gold? Well, now he only has to pay us 220, and the reason why it's different is because since we've sieged his holdings, he has less annual income, and the reparations that he has to pay are based on his annual income. So if you can win the war without sieging your target's province, you can actually get a little bit more money from him that way, but it's harder to build up the war score. He's actually hired more mercenaries. And I doubt we can force him to surrender unless we get him all the way to 100%. What's your opinion of us? Oh yeah, that's right, we maxed him out. Now is a good time to buy some more stuff. Look at that. Personal wealth is only 120 gold. Yeah, let's just buy a bunch of them. Truly like as many as we can afford. These are not maxed out, but we'll just continue to buy them. Even expand across the way if we can. What about up here? 139. That'll be the next one. Now, naturally, because I just spent all my money, someone will probably attack us. Another person, rather. Alright, my grandson wants to be Chancellor. What kind of stats do you have? 21 over 20. He wants to replace my brother. Do you have the ambition? Indeed you do. So, ooh, a bunch of people do. Give Umit Karakan a chance. Gosh, you impatient people. And let's see. So my father was rather upset that I promised... what is this? The father was very upset, and I had to promise to him that I would look into the matter. His daughter had supposedly been raped by Marshal Lord Mayor Anders, and the father demanded the marshal's head. So do I like my Lord Marshal? He's my marshal. Or do I want to chance the kind and arbitrary? I'd rather try to get just, even though I'm already just. This is the most, this unfortunately, we're going to imprison our marshal, but I don't want to risk taking on either of these. There's a 25% chance of getting arbitrary. 25% chance of getting arbitrary. Are we kind? We are kind. There's no payoff. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do this anyway. Please don't be arbitrary. Please don't be arbitrary. Good. Good. I don't want to arrest him. My daughter wants to get married. Still haven't found someone that's good enough for you. Also known as leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm at war. Don't you understand? Oh, yes, so these people, they wanted to be diplomats or something. Random count. We'll go ahead and let our son get it for a day. Navaran, our son. The heir to our house. Congratulations. And then we'll pass it back right to Lavernius James. Now, I hope that if I end up murdering any of you, that you're not going to be upset with me. You won't get upset with me, will you? Because I probably will murder you. If you get in my way, you're going to die. There's nothing personal. It's just a fact. No, you're all part of the dynasty. I made sure that all the people that I named are actually part of the dynasty, blood related. So you're not going to get murdered. In fact, you're part of my payments. I'm paying you dues. So, I mean, like if we look at it, we can see that Umit Karakan, however you pronounce your name, you've got 2,500 gold. You're a rich bastard. You've stolen half my money. I want you. Actually, I'm going to kill you. Give me my money back. I need that money. Do you have any idea what I could do with all that money? I can't believe you have that much money. God, I would feel terrible murdering you, but I want that money. Oh my gosh. What else? I need to see how much everyone has. So you're the oldest, so you probably have the most Umit. Navarin, yep, you have. I'm actually going to minimize that down so I don't have to keep opening it. 1,300, doing pretty darn good. These two are going to be so young they don't have anything yet. They're not adults. And so yeah, I don't think that anyone else is going to have anything yet. But as soon as you guys come of age, you're going to start leeching money from me. which is a sad, sad state of affairs. Surrender already. Why are you not surrendering? And I'm actually going to just let this one slow siege. So let's take a couple minutes, and let's just sort of talk about how... oh, apparently there's rebels in our land. Nope, he's got more mercenaries. Got to go handle those. And Hungary is coming again. You really want to help him out, but that's not going to work. We're going to win. Right, so I'm going to pause it so I can talk about sieging. So here's how sieging works. Right? So there's a couple factors. First off, you got to look at technology. Technology is a big factor in how quickly things are sieged. So you've got siege equipment, which increases siege speed by 10%, and siege defense by 10%. This is a huge, huge factor in how quickly you will siege and defend against sieges. But from there, the way that it works is it's a ratio. The troop composition, the military attributes of your character, those things, they don't mean anything. They're completely irrelevant. All that matters is the ratio of soldiers that are attacking to the soldiers that are defending. So flat ratio. If you hover where it says defenders, you can see the morale of the army. It's at 72.8% right now, out of a maximum of 1, which would in this case be 100%. And based on the current ratio, it's decreasing at a rate of 0.136 every 12 days. Now, if we go a little bit further down in that tooltip, you can see it says there's a base of minus 0.2 or 20% morale per tick, which is every 12 days. So if there was no fort whatsoever, and it was perfectly, I had like 1 extra troop over the defender, it's going to take me 5 ticks, which would be, 36, 48, 60 days. Take 2 months. Okay? Now, you take the fort level, and if we actually look at our holding, since we're actually the defender in this case, he is sieging Siege of Falkenberg. Let's just make sure. Yeah, it's this city. The fort level is 1.2. So if we look at this again, the fort level is going to reduce it by, it's going to multiply that reduction by 0.454. And if I remember correctly, I think the way they take that, it's the fort level, it's like 1 divided by the fort level or something like that. I'd have to check my math. I'm doing this on the fly. But essentially the way it works is the more fort level you have, the greater the reduction. And then there's that outnumbered. So if you have an excessive amount, then you get an outnumbered benefit or advantage. So basically, the easiest way, it's hugely significant if you can bump your fort level of your holding up from about 1 or 0 up to about 4 or 5. So it's, you don't really get much out of building a wall as far as levy and tax income go, but you really boost your fort level by doing it. There's also things like the city moat that can increase your fort level. Makes a big difference. But the other way you can just increase the defense of your counties is just have more men, because the more men you have, the less that outnumbered ratio is going to help them, and it's also going to give you more levy for when you want to go on the offensive. So anyway, hopefully that helps. Not really sure. We'll see. Keep building these. I think we have like 6 of them going right now, all at once. Ooh, scared me. So Hallgarir died. That's not anyone that I've just named. Wouldn't that be sad if you died in the very first episode that you were named in the game? I would be sad. A daughter that needs to be educated. That's funny, we've got grandkids that are the same age as our actual kids. Yeah, you can watch after her for the relationship. We're at now 89%. It's actually heading to Gotland. And I think we might even need to take back those trade posts. No, we can just wait. It's only 10%. It's going to tick pretty quickly. Although it looks like he's going to try to siege us down here. So I'm going to have to raise the boats and go break Hungary's army again. So we've had another county convert thanks to our massive strategizing. That's good. If we look at the religion screen, we can see a lot of it is converted. And keep in mind, I can't even remember how long ago was that war. We can take a look at the religious penalty. Expires 1130. So we won that war. Interesting. Expires 1130. That's only 5 years from now. We haven't been at war. It hasn't been 25 years since we won that war. 1144. Maybe it has already been 10 years. I don't know. We did have that period of peace. But it's pretty quick for conversion. So all these counties are making some pretty good income now. And if we look at the... what screen is it? I think it's U. We can see the income. So the income of the world, we can see that this is all getting to be quite bright green. There's a lot of income here. And we don't really have any counties that are making nothing. We might even start building new holdings. Very expensive, but smart to add. Is there anything that we haven't built yet? Do that one. And yeah, we just want to kind of follow the shore so that we keep that family connection, so they all get that extra income. And other than that, it's repeat ad nauseum. Let's go to Finn. Trying to retreat now because he sees us coming. Can we get him? 13th? 12th? Nope. He's actually going to make it to Holstein. How about now? 23rd? 21st. Damn. He's quick. He might have a leader that gives him that move speed. I think we're continuing to lose trade posts, which is unfortunate. No, I'm not doing any more holy wars. I want to get that diligent trait before I die. And why have you not died yet? Gosh, it's taking way too long. More gold. Gold just keeps flowing. Now up to 1,300 gold a year. And we are spending now 257 gold a year on all of you, people who are subscribed and comment. You're expensive. Yeah, trade posts are annoying because it's hard to see which trade posts he's sieged without actually just going through the list manually. I don't really want to do that. Hey, thanks for fending off the rebels for me. That's nice. Yeah, despite all the mercenaries we've got, costing 480 gold a year, we're still making positive 46. And he's made the King of England like us more. Good. It's time to continue expanding that away. If this war would ever end. Alright, let's do this. We're going to get our boats. We have a lot of boats now. 182. Man, we can really go on some big wars soon. Especially after I start spending some money on retinue so that we can have a standing army. Okay, where are you going? Riga. Maybe if we just win this battle, we'll get enough war score. I think we've got all the inland part here for the most part. I'm not going to get you married. Leave me alone! Yeah, that was worth 2.3%. And now he's going there. Expand this way. As soon as we get enough money. Apparently we don't have enough money. See, now I definitely would consider just spending... Because I'm going to probably build every single thing here very quickly. So, let's see. How much is it going to cost to bribe you? Send gift. 59 gold. Yeah. Totally worth it. So we spend 59 gold, gain 60 opinion, and now every single holding along the shore is going to be much less expensive. Are you surrendering? Indeed he is. 192 gold, plus we gain piety and prestige and moral authority. Bam! The end to an era. Or is it? Let's release our actual troops, but not the mercenaries, and let's see. Ah! So yes, so he, because he was the aggressor, he has a truce, but we do not. So we can attack him right away again, and we know he's very weak. In fact, the holdings, he only has 490 men. The holdings that we had sieged they have no levies, so they're basically at half defense. So I am going to declare war, even though it's a holy war, and we're very likely to... I don't like to have to deal with him, but hopefully we can rush it quickly enough to make it worthwhile. So with that, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.